I'm Colette, I'm Mr. Tea's mom, and tonight I want to tell you about two of my very favorite products, and I use them together all the time. So the first is our stainless steel 47 ounce Mod Pot. Now this will stay hot for a really long time. The cozy is really more to protect you than it is to keep the tea hot longer, and you can get it in the purple, the teal, and the lime green. The handle doesn't get hot, and the feet don't, so that's safe to sit on your table, but the lid will, which is why you want to keep that little silicone nubbin on there. Now it has a non-drip spout, which is really cool. It actually came in my kit when I started, and they said, show everyone your non-drip pot, and I was like, but it doesn't drip. Now the Mod Pot has its own built-in infuser. It's not a super fine mesh, but it's pretty good. If you get picky with your rooibos and you don't like the little needles sneaking through, then just use our fine mesh infuser, and you can pop it right in there, use a mason jar lid to keep it from falling through. Okay? Now, what I usually do is make a pot of this in the morning. I have a cup for myself, and then I fill up my Tip Top Tea Carafe. This will stay hot, I kid you not, overnight. It's crazy. I have made tea for parties the night before, before I go to bed, and then the next day at say noon, 1, 2 o'clock, it's still steaming. I've seen it 24 hours later. Obviously, if you're opening and closing, still at least 6 to 8 hours. And the beauty of this is that it's glass inside, which means it doesn't absorb the flavor, which means you can use it for coffee too. They actually just released the stone gray and the navy, and I'm so excited. I should take votes. I think I want to get the gray for the kitchen because I think I'm finally just going to get rid of the coffee pot and do our French press and a Tip Top carafe. Now, the buttons don't do anything. All you're going to do to pour is just lift it up, ding, open, closed. Okay, so I hear my kettle whistling, and what I decided to make myself, because it's night, so this way I'll still have a whole pitcher of hot tea in the morning. I'm gonna have a cup before I go to bed. So I decided to make some Nettle Greek Mountain because it's wonderful and bright and citrusy. It has a whole bunch of benefits that I'm not supposed to tell you about, but you can Google nettle tea, Google Greek Mountain tea. It's good for you. It's supposed to be good with the allergies for some reason. I put a little raw honey in there, delicious. So people are always asking me about the math. When it says 1 teaspoon or 1.5 teaspoons, that's per 8 ounces, that's a cup. A cup is 8 ounces for us for tea. And so our pot scoop says 3 to 4 cups. So with your nettle, where it says 1.5 teaspoons, because you can see how nice and light and super fluffy it is, that's closer to 3 cups. Something like a black tea that's heavy, it says 1 teaspoon per 8 ounces, that's closer to 4 cups. So if your Mod Pot is 47 ounces, I'm going to add how many ounces, how many cups are in 47 ounces, right? Do your 8 and 8. There's my kettle. It's about 6 cups, which means it's about 2 scoops. So all I'm gonna do is whoop, and the nettle's hard to scoop because it's got giant chunks of citrus. Oh my goodness. 1 with a big chunk of orange peel, and 2. Scoop it in. Pop it in, and then just fill your kettle with hot water. Fresh boiled water. Oh, it smells so good. That's why I love the teas. It's like aromatherapy as soon as you start to fill the kettle. You can smell the citrus. You can see the steam. And then all I'm gonna do is keep the lid on there because that lets it steep and keep all the flavor in. And I'll set my handy timer. Ooh. I'm not gonna make you sit here and wait while it steeps. I love this because it has the names on it. So we're going herbal. There we go. And so all I'll do is wait until it dings. I'll pour myself a cup with some nice raw honey before I go to bed. And then I'll fill the pitcher. Literally, just pour it in, pop the lid on, and you have an entire pitcher of hot tea. It'll be good all day long. All right, so you guys in the comments, let me know if you have any questions. That was our Mod Pot, the Tip Top Tea Carafe, and our handy little tea timer. Have a good night.